One character is also just obsessed with Moby Dick.
Oh, really?
They keep like teasing him about it because everyone's just like, why the
Maybe
fuck?
my dad should read it.
Wait, and what?
You know the graphic novel is called like Bone by chance?
Yeah.
There's one of the characters, he's like, it's like the one thing he brings from home is Moby Dick.
Got
And every
it,
time
okay.
he like brings it out to read because he loves it, everyone else
Just
like in the
clowns on
panel
him.
falls asleep.
Nice.
Valid.
Even like the enemies in high stakes moments. Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Idiots. My name is Rory.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Sarah.
Today we're back with Frieren, season 1. We got episode 10 coming up. What happened last time, guys?
Last time we saw a double battle, probably my favorite episode. Sarah,
Yeah.
I think yours as well, is that right?
Yep.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, Stark versus
Lenny.
and she had some basically copy powers. Basically,
Yeah.
it was like mimic
Mana.
the movements and mana of other people.
Yeah.
Um,
Movements.
So she fought Stark with kind of copying Eisen.
Yep.
And then at the same time, Luger was fighting Fern. And we found out that Fern, while maybe lacking comparatively in mana depth and the control, makes up for with speed.
Yeah, she quick with it.
Pretty quick.
Too quick with it.
And in the end, we saw a win by both of them.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Stark just tanked it. He's like, you might have the moves, but you don't got the power.
Exactly.
And then Fern was just like,
Too bad.
let's speed this up.
Yeah, there we go.
And then you want to cover what was going on with
Frieren?
Frieren?
Frieren is fighting a battle with an army.
Yep.
Nice.
That's kind of it.
What about the scales?
Aura.
There's scales, yes, and the scales will measure the mana
Yep.
of the people who put their mana on the scales, and
Yep.
then whoever has more mana controls the person with less mana.
Yep.
But we don't know that she really feels excited about that concept, so we don't know if she wants to fight a different way. It seems like maybe she does.
Yeah, maybe. But Aura is undefeated so far in this scales
True. 500 years.
strat, and Frieren came across her before, and didn't seem like that's how it went last time, so who knows how it'll go this time.
We shall see.
We shall see, but without further ado, let's get into this next episode. Okay, back with Flam.
バザルトの最後の言葉は覚えてるか？
覚えてない。
Do we know Bustle?
あいつらは言葉で人間をたぶらかすんだ。
Another demon, I guess.
奴らは言葉を話すだけの魔物に過ぎない。それが私が魔族と呼ぶ者たちの正体だ。奴らは引き
Oh, that's a cool.
Yeah, shot. I like when they do that with water.
Yeah, it's clever.
それで魔族を根絶やしにできるのなら、私は喜んでそのお命を着よう。
Flam's design makes me think, and her name makes me think she's a fire user. The orange hair, the name sounding like flame.
Maybe.
A powerful mage.
Is it Frieren?
Maybe.
Oh, not dead.
They've made this mistake
あ
before.
なたたちの計画は失敗です。
だがフリーレンは無事では済んない。奴は今頃アウレ様と戦っているはずだ。確かにフリーレンは我らの脅威だ。だが魔力はアウレ様に遠く及ばず。
But do we believe
正面
him?
から戦えばフリーレンは必ず負ける。
We don't know.
なら、フリーレン様が勝ちますね。あの人は魔族と正面から戦うような真似は絶対にしません。
Calling it.
だからいつだってやつ。早々のフリーレンはなんだ。
Oh, you're dying.
Something's not right here.
脆弱な魔力。私は確かにこいつの迅速な魔法の物量に押し切られた。まさかそんなことはない。
But we can hide how much mana they have.
一番よくわかっていることです。
玉座のバザールと魔王軍の将軍の一人だ。こいつを殺したのはお前か？そう。
Backstory time.
Oh.
魔族と正面から戦ったのか。どうして正面から戦えなかったね。する。いくらでも選択肢はあるだろうな。
あなたには私の気持ちがわかるはずだ。 あなたの方が一番強かったのに。
Sad.
本当にバカだな。
下ろして。
下ろさない。お前には才能がある。
I'm adopting you.
追っ手だな。お前が殺した将軍より強いぞ。
What is this?
面白いよなこいつら。直前まで魔力を完全に消して闇討ちする気満々だったくせに。
See, you can see their
こっちが
mana.
魔法使いと分かるや否や、どうやらねえ魔法への誇りを持っていやが。
Or maybe Aura just didn't. She thought she was strong enough that she was conceited enough to not need to do that. Or maybe she has been and he still thinks. And he either doesn't know she's been doing that.
Kill all the elves.
Dang. The elves are a threat.
今まで計算してきた自らの魔法に対する自信と信頼。要するにクソみたいなおごりというだ
And you
け。
tell him. Oh, is that her? She's like fucking nuke it. Right.
Smited.
お前と違ってこいつらは私の魔力の誤差で欺いて殺す。
So the demons can do it, but they get annoyed when other people do it?
Seems like it.
Yes.
傷もだいぶ良くなってきたな。
I feel like I never saw any injuries to begin with. She just seemed kind of tired.
始めるか。
私は魔族に全てを奪われた。
Again with the water shot.
私もだ。
けれども私は魔法が好きで。
私も好きだ。
Super
Good
helpful.
combo.
ブローするような卑怯者は私たちだけでいい。自分の1以下に抑えてみよう。さすがだな。よく制御できている。基礎的な魔力を上げていく。
ところでこの魔力の制限はどのくらい続ければいいの？
Always.
あなたはこの戦いでそんなに多くの魔力を消費して大丈夫なのかしら？服従の天秤。魔力の大きい方が相手を服従させる。こんなリスクの高い魔法を扱えるのはアウラの絶大な魔力があってのこと。アウラが500年以上生きた大魔族であること。
Frieren's lived 1,000 years.
500年か。
And spent her entire life training.
かなりの長寿だ。でもこれだけの情報が手に入る。それでも魔族は魔力を包み隠さないし。
Oh,
包み
interesting.
隠せない。
Nor can they. Wait, I thought they said that they could.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Interesting, isn't it?
Wait, who said that they could?
Lugner.
魔族ってずる賢いんだよね。先生みたいに常に魔力を制限して
She doesn't know they can do that.
できねえのさ。人の場合は、例えばこの国の連中は地位や財産で偉いやつが決まる。
魔族は違うの。
やつ常日頃から魔力を制限するバカなんて存在しない。魔力の低い
I feel like she's doing it
連中に
anyways.
制限が与えられるほど魔族の世界は甘くなる。だから力の強い魔族ほど必死に魔力を誇示するんだ。誰よりも魔法が好きなのに己の魔力すら自由にできない。この制限を始めてから3年か。私の見込みは間違っていなかったな。
She's older.
まだ魔
Yep.
法は
Little
好き。
time skip.
ほどほどかな。
お前はずっと昔、
So that wasn't
魔
very
法が好
emphatic.
きだとはっきり答えた。お前の長い寿命ならいつか魔王を倒せるほどの鷹の周りは花畑にしてくれ。
Rip.
Yep, to a real one.
Seems like a kind of lonely existence.
Indeed.
Seems so. Yeah.
Oh, that looks
That looks
comfy.
very fluffy.
Ooh, that's the life.
Honestly.
I wonder how many of her years she spent on that.
Not enough.
It'd be so crazy seeing a like whole city be built
Yeah.
from scratch in your lifetime. Walls going up.
この森に長く生きた魔法使いがいると聞いた。
長く生きたと言ってもだらだら生きていただけだよ。
魔力は私の5分の1くらいですね。まあまあといったところです。
なんだこいつ知らないな。
いや、君は僕が出会ってきたどの魔法使
He
い
knows.
なんとなくだ。
They're not so different, the two of them.
I love that for them.
Thing.
Alright. Let's...
So maybe Fern will need to come in and
And do what?
maybe she's like blessed with a large amount of mana.
早々のフリーレン80年ほど前に初めて表舞台に姿を現しそこに満ちた年齢不詳のエルフの魔法使いあなたは優秀な魔法使いだけれども魔力自体
Because she's
は
hidden
それ
it,
ほどで
right?
もない鍛錬とそがるはせいぜい合わせて100年程度
That's tough.
どちらにせよ私には遠く及ばない私自宅の首を落とした
Is even now she controlling her mana?
Why would she do that?
Probably like lull her into a false sense of confidence. Get her vulnerable.
都市の保全もだいぶやられちゃったし後で補充し
There we go.
Nani?
天然のフリーレンの方に塊釣りを騙されていたら危なかったけれども
Miscalculated.
自信を持っていてよかったやっとお前を倒せるどういうこと私は魔力を制限していたお前は見誤ったんだあそんなはずはないそれならこの私が見逃すはずがないあなたの魔力には制限特有の不安定さも
Because she's great.
ブレもなかった
She's had years of practice.
魔力がそこまで正確に魔力を観測できるのか先生のやり方は正しかったバカじゃないのなんでそんなわけのわか
Not
んない
that pointless,
What
clearly.
is this?
そうだねバカみたいだでもお前たちがお前の前にいる
Yikes.
Get wrecked.
魔法使い
You have twice your lifespan.
Yeah, right.
At least.
She's like, you're a child. Sorry.
Damn, not even close.
ああ違うじゃん
Cold.
Nice.
With the back turned to her and everything. On the hair's cutting.
Get wrecked. Brutal. Damn. That's what happens when you're a cocky little demon.
Alright, episode 10.
You'd think
Frieren
she
the
could have just
Slayer.
taken that that command for herself. You didn't think she had to... Oof.
What do you mean taking that command for herself?
I mean, she could have just killed her. She didn't have to make her cut off her own head.
Yeah, but that's more of a badass
Yeah.
move.
Fuck her. She corrupted all these people, was using them as puppets.
I mean,
I'd make her kill herself.
Yeah.
Especially it's like mind control, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like if you have some mind control, might as well have them do the dirty deed rather than endangering yourself by getting close.
Exactly.
I just wasn't expecting it.
No, I don't think anyone was.
You go, Frieren.
That was a real Slayer moment.
That was a Slayer moment.
Frieren has been so soft and friendly, and
Yeah.
I think at
She
least
really
the first
hates-
time I watched this, I was like, "Damn, that was cold."
She
That was
really hates
cold-blooded.
demons.
Yeah,
It's like she's like so apathetic to literally everything else, but demons, she's like, nah.
I know. I love it. She's like back turned. Kill yourself. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like I did my job. I don't even care to stick around. I love it.
That was that was great, and it makes sense that they did like. I like how they took the 500 years versus 1,000 years
Yeah.
to play, and it was like, 500 years is a lot, but not to me.
Yeah. I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. I really like the way they explain like the differences between the humans and the demons with like the dignity of mana and comparing it to like status in humans. And it's not so much like, because going back to the confusion earlier, it's not so much that they can't suppress their mana.
Right.
It's more they won't.
Yeah.
Unless it's like they said, like unless you need it for a specific moment.
Right.
But generally, you're not going to do it because then you'll look worse to everyone else.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that's a clever way to like.
Explain
Yeah.
why. Yeah. No, I agree with that, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Like, there's no reason for them to have thought that, and they've probably never really come across a mage doing this, or at least doing it to the extent and like with the level of precision and skill that Frieren is able to do it. Because I would imagine most mages probably, like maybe if she were up against Fern, she would have been able to discern like, oh, there are some fluctuations just because Fern has been doing it for nearly as long, but Frieren's been doing it for most of her life, so call it at least 500 years.
Maybe.
So
It was a natural, though.
True. Yeah, no, it's not necessarily
Even
that,
Frieren
but,
didn't
like,
detect Fern when she snuck up on her the first time they met.
Oh, that's true.
Like in the woods, she's like, oh.
Yeah. But no, I thought that was a good way of
But
explaining
Frieren
it.
did say, like, oh, even I didn't realize demons could detect it at that level. So just because Frieren can't detect it doesn't mean
The other demons. The demons couldn't. Yeah. But no, I liked it. I thought that was a fun explanation and a fun way of using the scales.
Yeah.
Like, it's an interesting power and ability that, like, yeah, is very high risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think what makes it not too overpowered is that I do think you have to get like close-ish,
Yeah, I would imagine.
and it's like kind of like the first time they fought. Obviously, they didn't do that,
Right.
And I think they said that like they like pushed them away. You know, they made them retreat. So I don't think it's necessarily something she pulls out every time.
Yeah.
It's like when she's feeling confident and the opportunity arises that she whips it out and it's an easy peasy win.
Yeah.
Until this time.
I do wonder, like, I'd be so curious to see a flashback to, like, their initial meeting as to, like, if she could have done it to, like, Himmel or, like, anyone that wasn't Frieren, right? Because I don't think they would have had particularly strong manas. And it would have been interesting to see, like, had she used it on those three.
Like if Aura used it.
If
on
Aura
Himmel.
used it on Himmel or her whole party, I would imagine she would have won that scale fight.
Maybe, but maybe they knew that, and
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
would
found
imagine
a-
they wouldn't put themselves in that position.
yeah.
Yeah, if they knew that, I just don't know.
I mean, at the time they fought her the first time, the Demon King had not been defeated yet. And
Right.
Frieren's whole strategy, it seems,
to
was
not
to
reveal
conceal,
that,
don't let them
yeah.
know it. So maybe she was holding that in reserve for the Demon King. Maybe not, but
yeah,
it seems like the first time around she didn't quite reveal the mana
yeah.
that she has.
Well, this was a fun arc. This was definitely, I think, my favorite 3 episodes.
I think this is
so
the arc
far.
when the action really picks up,
Yeah.
especially with the demons coming more into play, and we know the characters better too. So when they have their moments, it hits. Rather
Yeah,
than just like,
yeah,
oh, here's a
exactly.
random new dude who beats the dragon. It's a
Yeah.
cool moment, but now it's like we care about.
We're
the person more,
we're cheering
and
for them more.
We don't want when we see him get his eye sliced
Yeah,
or
right.
an axe in the side. We're worried instead of just being like, oh, is that the character for this week, and then we'll get a new one next week? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed it. Any final thoughts, Sarah? Anything you wanna add before we?
No, I thought it was an epic way to end the arc.
Yeah, definitely an epic way to end the episode, if nothing else.
Yeah. Definitely did not expect that to happen, but cold-blooded.
Gold-blooded.
I love it.
Yeah, Frieren the Slayer. But yeah, the epic Frieren moment. More to come. You guys, we will see you next time for episode 11. Thank you guys very much for joining us.